Gosh, good morning, 12 people. How are you? You snuck in. I didn't hear you come in. Is that Pessoa? I'm not sure if I'm saying your name right, but hello, friend. Hi, Marlon. How are you? Ooh, I don't know that word. I hope that's not a nice word. Okay, I give up the southern accent. It just sucks. It sucks so bad. I gotta channel church lady. Marlon, how are you, friend? Thank you. See, I don't know anything. Now I feel stupid. Thank you for telling me, Marlon. What time is it? Is that what we're asking? It's 3 a.m. around there. Yes? Oh no, what's going on, Marlon? Priscilla, goodbye. I'm sorry. Perfect example of making assumptions. Why would I think that? Gosh darn it. I know I put some clothes away, but I can't seem to find them. All right, Fuzzy. You almost hit a deer. At this point, a day and a half ago, I could avoid it. Oh, you did hit a deer. Well, almost hit a deer. Could avoid it, but not without hitting a tree or cell mass. There were both. And now I've got a flat battery. I had a friend on the way, but that friend's in the hospital now. Wow. So so let me ask you right here, right now, in this very hot minute, are you okay? Okay. You're in it this moment. And now the authorities just told me I had to stop flagging people down to ask if they could help jump the car. So you're kind of lost now. So I'm guessing there's no type of emergency roadside assistance that's free or that's not part of your insurance. Or, well, I'm alive without injury. That's as far as I can go at the moment. Well, that's everything right there. So, do you have tow companies that will come out and do stuff like that? I have a tow company I can call and they will break into my car for me. They'll give me a jump. They'll tow my car. They're very reasonable too. Like I needed to get broken into my car in front of the courthouse and it was $40. That wasn't bad at all. Lee, my friend, good morning. Marlon says, well, I'm parked. I could call some assistance that I wouldn't have to pay, but it would take forever, and I'm technically only allowed to go to the next mechanic, but I want to go to my friend. But do you need a mechanic or do you just need a jump? I'm really good, Lee. Lee says to Marlon, I just read the comments. I'm glad you're okay. So I can definitely relate to things not going my way, and it frustrates the crap out of me. But I'm glad you see you do have some solutions, Marlon. They may not always be exactly what you're looking for, but you're not totally lost. You've got help if you want to ask for it. I need a jump, and then I need 2 new doors as soon as possible. At the very least, a new mirror because the driver's side mirror is gone. Man, cars, man, right? Lee says, Lee says life is a long lesson, teaches good, bad, and there's always help around somewhere. I would say life is a long lesson. It shows us wanted and unwanted. Good morning, Maddie. And if we focus more on the things that are unwanted, we're going to get more of those things. But those unwanted things are very important to teach us what we do like. Maddie says, Marlon, hi, buddy. And morning, Lee. Good morning, Maddie. I've got that charger on my battery now. I don't know if I have it on the right setting. I don't know if I have it on the cables good enough. I don't know nothing. See, Marlon, I got car problems too. Not as in need as you at the moment. It's funny, I also have a dead battery. Thank you, Maddie. I think we run and go look. Carl, good morning. Jack, good morning. Good morning. Are you back? Not really. Marlon, if you're still there, I love you. Remember to take some deep breaths. Don't get too upset. Don't get too wrapped up in it. Everything's going to be okay. Maddie said, Carl, just put your playlist back on. Thanks for that, Lee. 6 in room, 2 likes. Please hit the like button. Thank you, Lee. Maddie's going to do his formalities. Hey, Jack, do you want to say hi while I go find some clothes? There you go. Hello, no apps given. Hello, nowhere to hide. I'm walking away. Hello to you all. Thank you, Maddie. Found some clothes. I can't find them. Don't know. I don't want to wear that. It's very dark and it's hot. I need clothes. I have all the clothes. They're just all the wrong clothes. All right, this is something. We reserve the right to change our mind. Cold as ice. Hello. Soul to soul. Hello. Comment deleted. Hello. The heartless nomad. Hi. Yeah. Lee says, bless you, Maddie. Yes. Bless you, Maddie. I can't say that. Ah, I. Ah, I. Okay, better. Maddie says 11 likes now. That's better. It is better. Thank you. Oh, Carl says, thanks, Maddie. What are you up to today, Carl? I know what you're up to tomorrow. Oh, this is not making me happy. Maddie says, you got a few subs last night, Carl, from my live, buddy. Hi, Easy. Good morning. Thank you for the like. Cruising is fun anytime. Hello. How are you? I know Yogi talks about you guys all the time, so you know I pay attention to who Yogi talks about all the time, right? Easy Home has a new video today and would like for us to stop by and watch their video. Do you want to drop the link, Easy? Oh, there's a spider in the corner. Hello, friend. Where are you going? Just looked up and there he was. Little one. Maddie says, dang, my BP is low. Is it just lower than what you're used to, Maddie? Because you're putting some big numbers out there, friend. I am glad to hear you're fine, Easy. We are well too. And yes, I'll get to your video after Yogi's live stream. I will put you up so I don't forget. Because you know I'm liable to forget. There we go. My meds brought it down to normal. It's 98/62. I've not taken my meds yet. Wow, I bet your body is so relieved. You're welcome, Easy. Thanks for coming in and saying hi. I appreciate you. Lee says, I hope it regulates ASAP, Maddie. How was your day yesterday after your live, Lee? Yeah, because you acclimate. Maddie says, feels so much better. Didn't realize just how rough I did feel. I'll skip my meds till later. Marlon says, walking to the next supermarket, hoping to find jumping cable. Right, Marlon, I'm keeping my fingers crossed for you, friend. Lee says, I managed to find time to edit, so 2 further videos. It went well. I help live and support one of my mods who lost her father last week. Oh, man, that's terrible. I'm so sad for them. Marlon says, any petrol station usually sells them, Marlon. Lee says it brought her peace and took her mind off things. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Easy Home Cooking says, friend, your short video, very nice, dog friend. I am full watch. Very nice. Like, comment, subscribe, done, friend. Thank you, Easy. I will be sure to visit you also today. I appreciate you, Easy. Marlon says, hope it goes well. Or Lee says, hope it goes well, Marlon. Easy says, dog's very nice. He is very nice. Thank you. Carl says, I'm stopping making shorts. Why is that, Carl? I like your little daily videos, but they're just a little bit longer than a short, right? Lee says, in this case, it's sad, but he had dementia. I mean, it's sad for the people he leaves behind. Yeah, I think especially for some, it's a wonderful release. I also listened to a whole bunch of near-death experiencers, and my brother was one twice. So I've heard so many good stuff about, what happens when you do pass. I feel pretty good about it. Right, there's Lee. He says it is, but it's a release too. It was at the point he never knew anyone. Yeah. Hi, Jack. What's up, friend? What's up, friend? I haven't a thing to wear. Carl says Hope Treasure Woman is okay. Oh, I miss Marlon. Marlon said the closest is several miles away. And Maddie said, are you working today, Kat? No. Marlon said, yeah, several miles away. Jack, are you hiding my clothes? It's not exactly what I wanted, but anyway. Who is Treasure Woman? Lee says, I think anyone had a chance knowing their papa is a good thing. Maddie says, so warm again this week. And Lee is agreeing. It's going to be hot with him too. Keep hydrated, everyone. Yeah, I'm suffering from a lack of hydration. I do every summer. I don't know why. I bring my drink. I don't know. Lee, I'm very glad to see you today. How are you feeling physically? Okay. You drank 4 liters of water. Wow. Maddie says, I have my aquariums in my bedroom. Even with windows open, it's awfully warm. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I bet. I wasn't even thinking about your aquariums adding heat to stuff. And you're having to keep them a certain temperature, yes? Lisa's cat, you need more water and extra vitamins, and I'm okay. Well, I'm waiting to hear that you are feeling so much better. I am envisioning you in perfect healthly. Mr. Dollar City, hello. How are you? Dog is asleep. He is. What else is new, right? Jack's already been outside and done his yard tour and barked at some stuff. He's followed me around the house for an hour now. It's busy work keeping up with me. Carl says I don't drink water. Did I read that out loud? I can't keep up. Well, I'm sorry for that. Carl says I'm laughing at you while drinking water. That's right, Carl. You should swim in water. What are we doing drinking water? Let's go swimming. Let's just go immerse ourselves in it. Maddie said sanely, but trundle on we must. And Lee says, yes, Maddie, always, and shine what light we can. What did Yogi say yesterday? I need to write something down. Where's my good pen? Um, Thanks, Lee. Good morning, Lee. I love you. You just gave me a little idea. I appreciate you. Didn't even know you did it. And no, it was not drink water. Carl says I'm laughing at you, Kat, for missing comments. Excuse me for a second. I need to cough. I'm sorry if I missed one of yours, Carl. Hi, Mr. Dollar City. Lee says our bodies need water. We're made of liquids. To not drink water means never function properly. I agree. I know. Remember kindness. The only way. Negativity is never welcome. And Lee says cat things come and go, and sometimes it's needed. Wanted and unwanted. We're always sifting and sorting. Carl says, I totally disagree. What do you disagree about, Carl? There's so many things to disagree about, I can't keep up. Not that I'm not saying what I sounded like I said. So many things. Never mind, Cat. Lee said, chat, remember, Cat may not see every comment right away. She's busy getting ready and we'll see comments when Red rechecks. Lee says, I disagree to agree. I'm just very confused. I was missing, Carl, for your info. I was missing comments because I was reading this. It says something about Carl. Carl's live time on Thursday. So I'm sorry for missing comments. I was reminding myself of something very important to me. Breaking those chains, breaking those chains. How's the fairy eggs? Yeah, I forgot all about that fairy egg. I haven't had any more that I know of. But I was going to check it, see what was inside. I forgot all about it. Thanks for the reminder. He said don't check inside, but need to know. I need to know these things. I need to learn about it. I need to know what was inside. And they're breathing heavy, chickens when they get hot, they open their mouths or their beaks and they just just like everybody else. They stay under the trees. It's tons cooler under the trees. Hang on, I'm gonna cough again. Lee says, Cat, some things are best unknown. Leave a sense of mystery. Did you know fairy egg is an egg? Is on rations. I don't know. I don't know if I understand that. Man. Snotty nose. Sorry this morning. Om Shanti Shanti peace, sweet Lord Jesus set us free. Every soul now shifting into perfect peace, into divinity, into perfect peace, into divinity. Lee says, did you know fairy egg is an egg, is on rations, and then you said it means it never had any goodness and so deprived of all the yolk. But maybe it does have a baby yolk in it. I won't know unless I open it up. Carl says Martina says hi. She's Tina's sister. Oh, wow. Really neat. Hi, Martina. Thanks for letting me know, Carl. Jack, where is your monkey? It's somewhere on the floor, I'm sure. Where were we? Here we are. I don't have a problem with going out and burying it. I just don't want to go dig a hole because I'm lazy like that. If I'm going to start digging holes, I need to go work on the trench down at the end of the road driveway. Aw, Lee. Cat sending you a massive hug. Thank you, Lee. Carl says, I'd let the cows in my house. You would? Would you really, Carl? He says, then take it away from the property and give it back to the earth. I wonder if a snake would recognize it as a regular egg. I could go throw it in the field next to me. Can I do that? Does it have to be super respectful, or can I just throw it into the field next to me, far away from my house? Lisa's, dang it, I got the Eggman song in my head. I don't know that song. But you're welcome. In the field would be a best place, yes. Okay. I do know there's lots of creatures that could use it. I just don't want to encourage them to come to my house for it. Oh, it's a Beatles song, the Eggman. That's funny. Make sure I'm searching in YouTube. There's also a Beastie Boys song. Why isn't it coming up with the... That's the Beastie Boys. Yes, I was smiling. It was sung by many in the 1960s. Well, I'm just saying the Beastie Boys has one too. Carl says, if I was a farmer living near Cat, she'd never sleep. Oh, you can't disrupt this girl's sleep. She finds ways. He says Jack sky praising. Oh, was he? He does that. So, Carl, how would you keep me up if you were my neighbor and you were my neighbor? Who is a farmer? Yeah, he's quick like that. I didn't even notice. But there's a delay on my screen, my laptop, so I can see what you were talking about. You okay, Jackie? You look funny. He looks like he's had a rough night. Sorry. Am I going to sleep with the sheep? You know what? I would. If you were a farmer, what kind of things would you have on your farm, Carl? Hi, Jack. Oh, oh. Did you just turn your back on us again? Hi, Bubba. Oh, oh, it's all just too much, huh? Put it where I'll trip on it, because I will. Good night, Jack. Lee says, hello, Jack. You come say hi and tell us something. He did. He said, I'm tired. Carl said, I'd have 1,000 cows. That is a lot of cows. Well, I'd love it if you were my neighbor, Carl, because I love cows. They actually got some new ones behind me. I think they traded out some mamas. Lee says, Jack, Jack, Lee's got a treat for you. Jack, say hello. Say thank you. Aw. I feel bad for even messing with you. Oh, it's spam. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know how Jack would take that. Is it gluten-free? It could be, you guess. Yeah, it could be. I just know it has a lot of different stuff in it. I've never been a fan of spam. But I don't think I've ever had it fried either. And I don't like bologna, but if you fry up some bologna, I'm a bologna girl. Really, Carl says, I stayed in a hotel once and woke up to the cows at my hotel window every day. That is very cool. I would love that. I wouldn't want to walk outside into it, but I'd love to see them outside my window. William says, I used to love fried bologna. Say, right? Right? Oh, that was a thing around our house when I was growing up. And good morning, William. Thanks for the sweet memory. Fried bologna sandwiches. Lee says, I don't like the spam brand, but the other, the Ram ones are okay. William says, I can't eat meat anymore, though. Yeah. Lee says, hi, William. Other ham. Okay. Yeah, you cut it. It usually keeps it flat when frying. Or some use a burger press. Yeah, we did the cuts. And Lee is asking William about not doing meat anymore. Is that by choice? Is it by choice or is it a medical thing? And William says, I found it. Jack looks like a seahorse, doesn't he? I'm going to turn him upside down. Take a picture of him just like that. Oh, we got to get his paws to bend over a little more. Don't seahorses do this little thing like this? Just like that, Jack. Carl says, I want to let the cows in Cat's house. I don't know if my house would withstand a couple cows in here. Iola, hi. Oh, this is so cute. He's just done with it all. Thank you. Why would you want to let cows in my house, Carl? I mean, I do love cows, but they're pretty messy. William says psychological and by choice. To me, it is synonymous to flesh, and I wouldn't eat any live or post living creatures. I also feel bad eating plants. But can't just not eat or they'd psych ward me. Lee says one day Jack will have a sudden energy burst and be active an hour. Well, you missed that, Lee. Was that yesterday or was it the day? No, I guess that was the day before when you were here. I don't know. I'm glad he's calm. I've got scratches all over my arm from the other day when he was being ridiculous. It felt like hours. Can you see? Wait, I need to show you my wound. Oh, yeah, that's my wound from Jack. Felt like hours. And actually he was really into stuff all day long. Until he got stung by a bee and then he calmed his butt down. I know you're right, Lee. Lee says he was making a point that he had to be known. Yes, I heard the pain. Well, it's not like, hello, Jack. All the attention's on you, sir. Wake up. Be cute. Be sweet. Lee says, I heard you laugh. My job is done. Thank you, Lee. Maddie says, still here dealing with the children. Carl says she won't have a house. I'm saying, oh, Jack won't have a house when the cows get in. No, I suppose we'll all be going out the other door when the cows come in. But you know what? Jack can find a new house, no problem. Mm. Lisa's cat, remember, no matter what, there's always a hug and kindness offered. Love you, cat. I love you too, Lee. Lee said, if cows come in, I'd open a steakhouse. I'm pretty sure the cows wouldn't want to come in, so I'm not too concerned. I think Jack's safe. Lee says he's very safe there. I think so too. William says cows are usually pretty friendly. I think it depends on the breed. I know there are some breeds who are not known for being friendly. Pretty much want to have as little to do with us as possible. But, William, it's baby season. My favorite. All the baby cows, they are very curious and very friendly until they get taught to be different. And playful. Oh, I love the way cows play. Lee says that's true. And I've seen calves charge at animals, right? We have a tree line that's between my property and the neighbors with the cows. So the cows in the afternoon will come sit under the trees and they all face the chickens and they watch the chickens. It's really, really cute, especially the new cows. Carl says no baby cows here. They were born in February. That's interesting. Yes, Maddie says I worked on a farm years ago. Cows can be very protective over their calves. I've seen that too. Oh no. Lee says a field near me has a footpath. A farmer A farmer thinks it's fun to watch when the bull's in there and new cows chasing people. Oh, that could be terrifying. Maddie, one time I went over, I think when I was new here, I went to get close to one of the baby cows, and all the females gathered around, turned their backs on me, and all pooped, aggressively pooped at me. I was not close enough, but it definitely, they were making a stand. Lee says yes, but that farmer has a sense of humor. He don't need no trespass signs. No, I guess not. He says it's all bull. Kyle says there's a big farm here beside the airport. Really? Trying to think of one of our smaller airports. And I guess I was trying to think of what's around it. Except for businesses pretty close to it, around it are, I would say, our fields. Possibly cows. I never paid much attention. I'm always looking for private helicopters and private jets. Lee says, there you go, Kat. Starting the day with a smile and a few laughs. The best way to start the day. I agree. And thank you so much for that, Lee. Marlon, are you still there? I'm just checking on you, see how you're doing. Carl says the cows appear on an airport live stream the odd time. Oh, really? That's interesting. Lee says, I think I'm going to the store, maybe get maple pecan slice. That sounds really good. Lucy says, good morning. Good morning, Lucy. How are you? Oh, Maddie. Maddie's right in there real quick. Hey, Lucy, with hearts. Jack says good morning, too. Okay, he stopped. Everybody's saying hi to Lucy, and Lucy's saying hi back. You think Jack likes Lucy? Of course he does. He did start talking as soon as she came in. Well, as soon as she made her presence known. Maddie says 20 degrees Celsius here already. The day ahead, it's 9 a.m. Find water. Oh, where's Carl? Carl says goodbye. Oh, bye, Carl. Have a good day. I love you, Carl. Thanks for the laughs. I will never look at cows again the same way. I'm always going to imagine them getting into my house. All right. Carl says the cows love me, and so does Tina, and so does Cat&Jack. Bye, Carl. Sophia, hello. Maddie says hi to Sophia. Seahorse pose. I am not kayaking today, Maddie. I'm thinking if I go, it'll be tomorrow. I knew last night I was way too tired. I knew I wasn't going to prep anything.
Shanti, Shanti, peace, sweet Lord Jesus, set us free. Every soul now shifting heaven into perfect peace, into divinity, into perfect peace.
What are you up to today? I know it's going to be hot. Chill day, relax, and re-energize. Yeah. I did the big stuff yesterday, so I think same. Marlon said got jumping cables. $50, but the cheaper ones were even less heavy duty than what my mechanic told me was already pushing it. I'm glad you got the cables, Dundee. Marlon. And Maddie says, I'm staying indoors. I'll do crafts with the children, maybe make cakes and do aquariums. Nice. I like the making cakes part. And you'll be fly tying live this evening. Got it. Yep, Lee says, Maddie, it sounds like a good day. Marlon says 20% of my budget for the month gone. LOL. Marlon, is this car new to you? Is that what I remember? I still need the car fixed, but at least I should be mobile again. Oh, and Lucy says, good morning, MK. Lee says, MK, I'm glad you got them. I hope it works. Marlon says, yes, new car. Well, it's older than me, but only had it for a month or less. Yeah, as soon as you get a car, buddy, you got to start budgeting in some unknown expenses, especially when it's an unknown car to you. I'm sorry that's going on for you, Marlon. Hopefully it'll get better. And he says, hi, Lucy, darling. Yeah, Maddie says my car is a money pit. I had it since it's new, but it's 11 years old and everything needed replacing. Over 5,000 this year spent fixing it. Oh, Maddie says I need to try to get a 7-seater with one more on the way. Lee from Magnetic North Adventures says I'm going slowly to shop. Still on though. I appreciate you, Lee. I'll let you know if I get the maple slice. Sounds yummy. Boy, a 7-seater. What would that be? I guess if you have 2 bench seats, those are 3 seats each. Lee says it is a good breakfast. It sounds like it. You know what sounds like a good breakfast? A cup of coffee. One more cup. One more cup. Oh, are you saying don't touch me? Is that what you were saying? Don't touch me? Are you upset with me? Huh? What is it? I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. And Lucy sends unicorns, hearts, and rainbows. Thanks for that, Lucy. I'll accept them with a cup of coffee. That was unnecessary. You can run, but you can't hide. Oh, what did I miss? Shirley says, don't send me packing. There's nowhere else that's open yet. You're so funny. Good morning, Shirley. William says, Cat, I saw Nutty Bar themed Twinkies and cream pies from Little Debbie at the store. Took everything in me not to buy them, lol. I have not seen that. Nutty Bar themed Twinkies. Hmm. So do you mean Shirley says, William, please don't tell anyone else, but I also love fried bologna sandwiches. I'm just getting thrown for a loop because the Twinkies are Hostess, but cream pies and Nutty Bar all Debbie. Have you had a Twinkie lately? They are not the same Twinkies as you had when you were a kid. They're just not the same. Right? William says, I'm glad you told me not to say anything. Cat just told everyone. What? I don't know what you're talking about. What? Such a funny word. We were having so much fun with the word what yesterday, day before, whenever at work. Just walk around saying what? What?
Oh, Shanti.
Shirley says, oops, William, I seem to forget that about chat. William says they unfortunately aren't. They've changed the recipe like most companies to use hyper-processed enriched wheat products and preservatives. The quality of ingredients in general were better as well. I agree. And yeah. Yep. Oh, Lucy says, good morning, Shirley, and sends her unicorn hearts and rainbow vibes. Oh, I was writing something. Blake says, oh, my bad. Nutty Buddy is Little Debbie, and they are cakes. They just have the makeup and appearance of Twinkies. I was thinking that, but I just was getting stuck on that one little thing. Shirley says, Lucy, I know what time zone you're in. This is normal for you to be awake at this time, though, huh? Lee says, got vanilla and nut crowns. They didn't have the slice at that shop. But prices have gone up again. The last time I go there, simply can't afford. Now the nearest store, now an hour walk.
Shanti, Shanti, sweet Lord Jesus set us free. Every soul now shifting into perfect peace. into divinity, into perfect peace, into divinity.
Lucy says, I have no set schedule, Shirley. LOL. That's nice. I remember those days. Only I ended up feeling a little lost, not having a schedule. But I did enjoy waking up when I wanted to and going to sleep when I wanted to. Sitting on the porch whenever I wanted to. Maddie says, wish I could sleep like Jack. 25 years insomnia. That's a lot. That's wow. William says, the question though is Lucy an early riser or stays up all night? And Shirley says, I know some people who would scold us for that, Lucy, so I won't tell. I know nobody who would scold you for not having a set schedule. William says, I sleep like an hour or two at best and kind of whimsical about a sleep schedule. Lucy likes to stay up long hours and then crash. I don't know if that's true. Lucy says, I'm both and neither, William. Oh, good. Lucy says, Cat has it right. That's the truth. You get it right. LOL.
Om Shanti Shanti peace. Sweet Lord Jesus set us free. Every soul now shifting heaven into perfect peace, into divinity, into perfect peace, into divinity.
Oops. She's so pretty. All right. Let's see. We've got the words now. I just got to plug it into Suno and see what it does for us. Lyrics. What do we want the melody to be? Shirley said, North, isn't there any help for you to sleep? Wait, that's frills. I can't sleep. Sorry. Um, let's see. I'm going to do one more thing. I might get this done before I end the live. Lisa Shirley, apologies for yesterday. Lou is a good person. You just have to get used to her and how it is. We all have people like that in life. And Lisa says, I don't have a problem sleeping broken, but I get at least 6 hours. Yes, she corrected that. Maddie said, I just doze on and off during the night. When I lived in the country, I would get up and do welding. I don't know what anodizing or hydro dipping is. Shirley says, I think she did the right thing, North, protecting your channel from a nut job. I need to be careful with my wording. William, I'm writing a song for Lucy. That is what she is doing. Oops, I lost you. No, I've already written the words. I just need to put the words into AI so it can make the music to go with it. Suno, S-U-N-O. William. It's an app. Style. Shirley says, Maddie, I was advised years ago to chew on hot peppers for pain. It works well for me. Maddie said, I tried Shirley. Sleep meds don't work. It's inherent and pain management has run out of options. Okay. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but let's try it. See what happens. Where's the words?
She'll catch your heart with just one glance of her eyes. She's got the cards and she's got the truth. Read your soul like an open roof. Troublemakers everywhere. She's got fire, she's got flair. You can't help it. Oh, a girl like Lucy.
I really feel like the words are not that clear.
Lovely Lucy, tall and fine. A cool drink of water in the summertime. With locks that burn like sunset skies. She'll catch your heart with just one glance of her eyes. She's got the cards and she's got the truth. Reads your soul like an open roof. Troublemakers, better beware. She's got fire, she's got flair. They never love a girl like Lucy.
Yep, cards and the truth. That is my tarot. 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 That was weird. The way it just ended. We can try again. Sometimes it'll let you do it again. Yeah, everything needs an account. You're correct. Just lucky it doesn't want money. It just wants my private information it can get from my email. Let's see. I think where they get you is if you want to remaster, upgrade to Pro. Let's see. It was kind of short. It's weird. I'm gonna work on it, Lucy. I'm not real super enthused with it, and the words are not real clear, which sometimes happens with AI songs. Just gotta work on it, but I like the words. I'm gonna work on it some more. And let's see. Let's. Lee says they charge also in credit, William, for the songs. Maddie says, I have everything, Shirley. Strongest meds, 28 surgeries, 5 to get still, but I'm happy. And in life, there are people far worse than me. So in reality, I'm blessed. I have a beautiful woman by my side. So all is good. And what was 29? William says, yeah, not going to pay for it or sign up. All of it is a scam, and in 2025, we should have single sign-on methods for everything. Passwords suck. I don't know about everybody else, but my Apple phone is doing that. It's going over to face recognition and remembering my passwords. I like that. Just easy. Shirley says, "Oh, frills, the words of the great Jace, bless ya." Maddie says, "I did Sono. It wanted a monthly subscription. 29 surgeries, fat fingers, hit the wrong number. I got you." That's interesting. I know there was a limit on how many songs you can do a day. Lee says, "I've had to take the new phone into the broker, so I have no new camera back. No new camera, back to the damaged phone." Oh, you had to take the new phone into the broker, so I have no new camera. Back to the damaged phone, so I have to do what I can. Uh-oh. Oh, no. William says, "Some allow biometric sign-ins too, using my device." Okay, some others also using my device, so I opt in where possible. Yeah. 444. It's time to put Yogi up. Lee says the phone was exchanged to pay the bill. That if it was unpaid, I'd be homeless. We don't want that. Yeah, Lee says, "Nope, been there before. It was rough." Shirley wants to know, where is Yogi? Well, they just summoned him, so let's see. Betty says, "I love all of you. Your extended family, my family, are non-existent." Lee says, "Same, Maddie. I feel the same." So Cat can adopt all of us then. Absolutely. You're adopted. There we go. Wayne says, LOL, my CAPTCHA prompt was click images of things that bounce when dropped. Me. Human theory and experience shows a keyboard sort of bounces if dropped hard enough. It was asking for balls. Okay, here we go. Perfect. Lee says no riddle master today. No. Shirley says my new PayPal thingy has halted my account because I don't know how to add a picture. I'm pathetic with tech. Oh. Shirley says sniper is in the wings. That's what they say.
A cool drink of water in the summertime, with locks that burn like sunset sky.
Maddie says, Shirley, I'm the same, technologically challenged.
She's got the cards and she's got
Hi, Dylan. Hola. Que bonito, pero. Sure, William. Cat, can I link you in an AI song? Sure. Lee says, what's funny but scary is made of card, but also in the movies, a friend or foe. What is it? What's funny but scary is made of card, but also in the movies, a friend or foe. Okay, bonito pero something about the dog and hearts. William says, I'm actually quite impressed. I will um these are a little slow. Okay, William. Let's find where I'm at. Not now, Cat. Yes. Answer is the Joker. Oh, good one. I just can't clink on it. They said, what a handsome dog. Thank you. As we don't have Sniper's Riddle, I brought one.
The sky ignites with golden flame. Oh,
Oops.
calls my hidden name. Through rushing winds, the heavens cry. A song of stars that never
Favorite fruit and orange.
the earth beneath begins to sing. A pulsing heart in everything. Each note it climbs, each echo soars. A symphony that shakes the core.
Is that yours, William? It's nice. I want to say sort of. I have no idea how it works. It was a simple prompt for orchestral background, orchestral backing to climatic hymnals sung by female vocalists. Nice. All right, where was I? Lee says, I have to go now. Wishing everyone a good day. Please pass my regards on to Yogi. Bye all. Hey, Yogi. Lee sends his regards. Shirley says, don't go without the answer to the riddle. The Joker. My brain does not does not function yet, so I'm out. Then Magnetic says, the answer was the Joker. That was good. Hey, Dylan, thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. Yep. And Lee says, take care, all. You too, Lee. Pretty please. William says, I can try to help you add a picture to PayPal. It should be just click the profile portrait of where your initials are on your profile page. Lee says, I will do my best. All right. $4:59, guys. I am going to work my way over here to say goodbye. 5 o'clock. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate you, all of you, even those quiet in the background. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I hope you have a fabulous day, no matter where the world finds you, day, night, afternoon. And I will see you guys again. Bye.